everyone and welcome to today's video. And today I have another empty products video for you. I've done two of these in the past and today I have filled up this bag again with goodies that I've used up in the past couple of months or so. There will be some products that you've seen before, but there's also going to be some stuff that I've never showed you before, and I'll tell you a little bit about how I got on with every single one of them. So let's see what's in this bag. Since all of the big things are pretty much on top, we're gonna start with that. And the first thing is this hairspray that I have from Sassoon. And this is the Edit Hold Re-workable Long-Lasting Finish Spray. And it's a little dusty, I'm sorry. And this is the first hairspray that I've ever really got on with. I used to dislike hairspray because it was too sticky, it weighed my hair down, it didn't do much of anything for me. So what I do is I wash my hair the night before, I put in some leave-in conditioner, put it in a bun, and then I wake up the next morning with natural wavy hair, I spray in with some of this and it stays put for the next 2 days. Product. It isn't cheap, but it is great. Since we started with hair, let's continue with that category, and I've used up this shampoo and conditioner by Aussie. It's the Miracle Moist Shampoo and the 3-Minute Miracle Frizz Remedy Deep Treatment that I've used up. I use this as a pair. This is my shampoo, this is my conditioner, and I just love Aussie shampoos. I like the smell. I'm not one for candy smells, but this one I do like. It's very sweet, and this was a very nourishing shampoo, which is exactly what my hair needs. So yes, this will someday find its way back into my routine again. Also by Aussie, and a product that I didn't like, is this Aussie Dry Shampoo. This is the volume Miracle Dry volume version for fine limp hair. And I picked this up in the UK when I was there in October, and I started using this. And then one day I wanted to use it again, and as you can hear, there's still a lot in there, but nothing will come out. So and I've heard other people having this problem with this product, so after a while the cap just stops functioning and all of the pressure is gone from the can and you can no longer use it. So this is a bit of a dud for me. Another shampoo that I've used up is this Johson's baby shampoo. It looks a little gross because I had it for a long time because I didn't actually use this on my hair. I used this for my brushes. So this was my brush cleanser for a very long time. It's just a bog standard baby shampoo. It did a wonderful job cleaning up my brushes, and if I find it again, I'm pretty sure I'll buy it again. Moving on to body care, and I've used up I don't know if you can see this, but I've used up 3 different shower gels. This one was sent to me by Nivea. It's the Creme Smooth Shower Cream, which they newly launched this winter, and I liked it. It sometimes gave me a bit of a rash, it seemed, so I'm not sure if this is exactly like the type of product for me, but I love the Nivea smell, and this was really nice and creamy, which is, in winter time, this was great. Then from Lush, I used up a Hot Toddy. This was in their Christmas collection, I believe, and I don't know if you can still see it, but it had some, oh, there you can see, it had some glitter in there. I love the smell of this. There's still a little bit in it that I can't get out. So yeah, it's just this like wintry drink type, alcohol brandy type smell, which for winter time was absolutely fabulous. Then another Christmas product was the Ginger Sparkle Shower Gel from the Body Shop. I tend to buy the Body Shop scents from their Christmas line, but my favorite one is the Vanilla Bliss one, and I still had this lying about, and I figured I just have to use this up because else it's gonna go bad. So I like this, but it wasn't my favorite. If they have a ginger line again next year, I don't think I'll purchase it again. I also used up a scrub and a body butter. The scrub is by Sabon, and this was the creamy scrub in chamomile and vanilla, and it took me ages to use this up because I'm not much of a scrub person, and since this is a really like heavy glass jar, to keep this in your shower is quite tricky. So I sometimes would forget to take some out of the jar to take with me into the shower because I then keep this in a different spot. So it wasn't the best from that perspective, but the product itself was great. It wasn't too harsh of a scrub because I don't like my scrubs to be too harsh. It was a very fine grain, and I believe I did review this at some point on my blog, so I can link you to that. And the body butter that I used up is the Honeymania by the Body Shop. This scent, oh my god, it's so good. This is, I think, one of my favorite scents by the Body Shop. I'm not too much into their fruity smells, but something like this is still sweet, but it's very creamy, very nourishing, and I ended up using this up as a hand cream. Talking about hand cream, I also used up the Soap & Glory Endless Glove, and this is the 2-in-1 moisture mask and hand cream. To be quite honest with you, I didn't like this as much as the Soap & Glory hand food that I absolutely love. The scent of this is a bit citrusy, which to me, like, I put on hand cream mostly right before I go to bed, so this wasn't exactly the type of smell that I like just before I go to sleep. But other than that, the product was fine. I used up a deodorant. I just got into these stick type of deodorants. I wanted to give them a try, and this is the Nivea Anti-Perspirant Stress Protect 48 hours, and it had one of these like soapy stick things at the top, and this lasted me a really long time, and it worked marvelous. I've used it up. I've bought 3 backups of this on a sale deal that they did a while ago, and I just really love this product. Moving on then to skincare, and I'm going to start with cleansers. This is the Decubal Gezichtsreiniger voor de droge en gevoelige huid. I think this is a brand that you cannot really get everywhere, but it's a face wash for dry and sensitive skin, and this is my favorite. I keep this in my shower because I like to give my skin an extra bit of cleaning under the shower, and that's when I use this. And yeah, it's one of those foamy face washes, and it's very gentle, very nourishing, and I keep repurchasing this time and time again. I've also used up a micellar water. This is the Garnier version. After I used up my beloved Bioderma that I bought in France last year, I decided to try this, and this is a really great micellar water. Another cleanser is this Kruidvat eye makeup remover for, I believe, yeah, it's the 2 phases, so this is also for waterproof makeup. And this is $169, and it's absolutely fantastic. You just shake this up, put some on a cotton pad, and it takes off all your eye makeup in one smooth move. I absolutely love this, and it's super duper cheap. Another cleanser, and this is the last one that I used up, is the Bûche de Noël by Lush. I bought this over Christmas when I needed a replacement for my Angels on Bare Skin. I actually ended up loving this even better than Angels on Bare Skin, so I'm really not that happy with the fact that this is a limited edition product. But I'm really hoping this comes out again this Christmas, and then I can repurchase it again, because I felt that for winter this is a bit more nourishing and thick than Angels on Bare Skin, so it worked better that way. But yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. Moving on then to some face products, some face creams. I used up the La Roche-Posay Hydraphase UV Intense Riche. This was my day cream all throughout winter. It's pretty thick and creamy. It's very nourishing. It has SPF 20 in it, so it also keeps your skin protected if you want to go out or anything like that. So yeah, I really like this product, and I will be repurchasing this because this was the absolute best face cream for winter time for me. Another sort of more like a moisturizer type product is this Dr. Scheller, I think that's how you pronounce it, Organic Jasmine 24-hour moisture care cream. And I bought this in Germany last year, so you can only get this, I think, at DM, which is the German drugstore. And I just decided to try something different that I didn't know. This was great from a moisturizing perspective. It really did something for my skin, but it's not necessarily a must-have product. Some standard products that I've used up are a few of these day makeup, what are they called? Cotton pads that you can use to take off your makeup. I buy these at my supermarket where they sell them in like the extra big large packaging, which is extra cheap, or at least they're not cheap, but these are my favorite cotton pads, and they don't irritate my skin, but they do take off my makeup very easily. So yeah, I love these. Another product that I buy for my supermarket are these. These are containers that used to contain cotton buds, and yeah, these are the ones that work the best for me because I find that other ones are too stiff, and these are a little bit bendy, which is great if you want to go underneath your eye and you still want to remove some makeup there, or if you want to clean up your lip line. These are just absolutely fantastic. And then finally, there are some smaller bits and bobs in here as well. So first of all, I have some makeup that I'm going to be throwing away. I'm going to be throwing away the Soap & Glory It's About Prime Eyeshadow Under Base, which is an eyelid primer. This absolutely did not work for me. It's very glittery. It doesn't stay in any way possible, and I just really didn't like this. So this is gonna go. And I'm also going to have to part ways with my MAC Studio Sculpt Concealer, which I used to use for a very long time, and it's just gone off. It smells so bad, and the only times I've been using this is if I have one of my friends' vintage parties to go to, when you need to like really make your skin super matte and super light and super covered and whatnot. So yeah, I hit pan on this because I used to love it. I used to use it all the time, and I just kind of found different concealers that I like better. I use up two different chapsticks. I use up an actual chapstick, which is the original, which I bought in the United States, and I always stock up on these when I'm there. They're one of my favorite chapsticks around. And yeah, this is just a classic version, and that works fine for me. I also used up one of my current favorites that I actually can get in Holland, which is the Burt's Bees Honey Lip Balm. And this works miracles. It smells like honey, it's got the beeswax, it's all natural like all the other Burt's Bees products, and I've been using this all winter in the morning to moisturize my lips before I put on lipstick, and this has been a lifesaver this winter. I've hardly had any chapped lips or anything like that, so this really is a recommendation that if you've never tried it before, go out and get it. Makeup products that I've used up are the Soap & Glory Archery Brow Pencil. I reviewed this a few weeks ago on my blog. This is the best brow product ever. I always open up the wrong way. But it has this like teeny tiny nib, and mine is just too small to work with. I'm like hitting the plastic every single time. And this is the one in, does it say the color? Blonde Shell. So it has the pencil on one end, and then there's the spoolie on the other. So that works really perfectly on my brows. It's exactly the right color. It's really tiny, and apparently this is a great dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So I've never tried that, so I can't tell you anything about that, but yeah, this is a great product. I use up a mascara. I go through mascara. I think I use up one like every 2-3 months, something like that. And this is the Maybelline Falsies Flared. I go between this and the L'Oreal Butterfly False Lash Effect mascara, and I just use them on and off. I did purchase a couple of other ones that I wanted to try when there was a sale on, so I will be testing out different mascaras for the first time in like 2 years. But yeah, this is one of my favorite mascaras, and it just works. Last but not least, I used up a cuticle oil. This is the Hema Lemon Oil for cuticles. This didn't really do much for me. I find that products that are marketed for cuticles never really work on me. So I don't know what's the deal with this, but it doesn't really work. So I used it up though because I just didn't want to, it was okay, but it wasn't anything special. So this product, I don't think I'll be repurchasing. I think I'm going to get the Nivea, like this bog standard cream in the blue tin, like that, and I just buy a mini tin. That works wonders on my cuticles. Like, that is such a great product to use. So I think I'm going to repurchase that over this. Okay, so that's it. My floor is now scattered with empty products because I just kind of like chucked them to the side as I was going along. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.